So if you know me, you know that I really love racing games, right? That's like my favorite thing to do, racing. Like sometimes whenever my friend Brian, so he comes to my house, when we sometimes we play like Mario Kart or Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, and every time we play, it's like always a blast. I don't know, it's just so fun, you know. So Mario Kart, everyone knows Mario Kart. Simple racing, easy to learn. It's fucking Mario Kart. I don't know. It's just fun. It's just casual fun for the whole family, for everyone. Basically, everyone to enjoy, I guess. And if you don't enjoy it, I don't know. I guess you don't like racing games. But I don't know. It's just more of a casual thing. It's not really like, oh, I'm better than you. Then I'll definitely beat you every day. Unfortunately, I'm the best racer in the house, so that's a problem. But every time we play Mario Kart, I always try to make sure like I get the worst stats ever. Like I just pick random parts, characters, wheels. It's just fun. I don't know. Play Mario Kart Deluxe, which is the most recent Mario Kart game. But like it came out like I don't know. Definitely over a decade old because the original one released on the Wii U, which was also a decade ago. So it's like it's definitely a very old game, but with the addition of the Booster Course Pass DLC, they've been adding new tracks and old tracks from Mario Kart Tour, which is I personally don't have a problem with it, right? I love me some vibrant colors. Because like the Wii and the Mario Kart 7 version of Coconut Mall, still bangers, fucking bangers. But I honestly kind of like Tour's version more. I don't know. I just love the colors, the everything about it. Cause like those big metal turns, I don't know, they make no fucking sense. I don't know why they'd be in a mall. And then with Mario Kart Tour's version, the turns are part of the mall, which also makes no fucking sense. But at least it fits in, you know. It's just fun. The time trials for Mario Kart Deluxe is fine. If you play it on 150, it's beatable. I haven't tried 200cc yet. I probably will never try 200cc because that's very fucking fast. Too fast for me, honestly. But yeah, other than that, it's just casual fun. The only game that I'll actually do battle races or battle modes, because Renegade Roundup is actually pretty fucking fun. I love Renegade Roundup. Definitely the best addition to Mario Kart. So when I mentioned Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, that's a game that both of us have nostalgia for, because we both played it on the DS, right? Brian had this cartridge for it. He was the original owner, and then he gave it to me because his DS didn't work no more, and my DS was still working. And I lost the fucking cartridge. I am fucking depressed. But yeah, it was still really fun to play on. Like, it was so fun. I don't know. The game was capped at 60 FPS on the DS, right? It was so smooth. Probably the smoothest I'll ever see anything run, honestly. It was just so good. Obviously, the tracks were redesigned a bit to fit the DS memory stuff or whatever. But even the PC version that we usually play sometimes, some of the tracks are still fucking bangers, bro. Ocean View is fun. Fucking Rocky Coaster is my favorite track in the game. And I am upset that the DS version didn't have it. It got replaced with, what the fuck is it called? Sunfair? I mean, Sunfair's fine, but Rocky Coaster is the best one. No doubt about it. And while we're on the topic of Sonic, I just love the idea of having the characters cross over from different games, different universes coming together into one big conglomerate thing. I don't know what the fuck. crossover. That's all I know. The Sega gameplay universe, multiverse. I don't know. It's just enjoyable to see anything other than just Sonic. Like you obviously have some of the main Sonic casts and Big. Fucking love Big. But you also get like Ai from Super Monkey Ball, then Amigo, then Billy Hatcher. Almost said Jun Tsunoe, but I don't think he's gonna be in a racing game anytime soon. Imagine that. Ryo Hazuki, Zobio and Zobiko. Fucking Opa, who's not even a car. He drives himself, because he is the car. I don't know, I just find it fun to just see all the characters come together and just race. Also, the tracks are really unique with each other. Because you always have like Seaside Hill, Final Fortress, and Casino Park. Then we have Blizzard Castle, which is from Billy Hatcher. And I don't know what the volcano area is called because I never played Billy Hatcher. But I love the track. There's also Tokyoto from Jet Set Radio Future. Fucking House of the Kyrian Mansion. But yeah, it's just really fun. Just seeing all the characters come together, do whatever, racing. And then they amped it up a bit with Sonic Transformed. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, that is peak Sonic racing, honestly. You got more characters, got fucking Team Fortress 2 on the PC port. And Wreck-It Ralph. Why is he there? Promotional purposes, I don't know. Oh, and Danica Patrick's in there too. It's just a crossover with more characters that are not Sega related. I don't know. But yeah, Transformed is peak Sonic. Like, I always see Mario Kart 7. They're competing with Mario Kart 7, right? Unintentionally, anyway. Because Mario Kart 7 introduced the gliding and the underwater driving. But then Sonic Transformed introduced flying with a plane and then driving on a boat. Which is an interesting idea, and I think they executed it pretty well. Just that the plane could be tweaked a bit. I don't know. It's still a fun game. The tracks are probably peak racing tracks. Because like the first track you'll most likely play will be Ocean View. And like the first 2 laps, you're like, oh, it's just regular racing. And then the 3rd lap it changes, and you realize that in the map there's like a dark outlined track. And once you get to the 3rd lap, the track outline changes from the original one to the new track. And you're like, oh shit, the track changes every lap. Sometimes. And that's really cool. I love it when tracks do that. That's why I love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is DLC. The tracks changing, I don't know, lanes, whatever they're called. The tracks change. The track's just changing itself. It's just so cool to see. I don't know. It's so fun. But yeah, it's just a really good game. If you like racing games and if you like all things Sega, fucking buy this game. It's so fun. All the characters are great. You can play as a fucking Dreamcast controller. That's literally peak. You can't get any better than that. And I really mean it, because Sonic, or what the fuck it's called, Team Sonic Racing, is kind of mid, honestly. When I first listened to the music of Team Sonic Racing, it was bangers, banger after banger, and they were all great. I loved it. I was like, damn, now I want to play this game. I bought the game on the Switch. We played it for a few hours, and never touched it again for another few months. And then after that, had not touched it in about a year. Until I record videos and realized how slow the cars are. They're really fucking slow. And that's the problem with Team Sonic Racing. The tracks are good, the music is great, the fucking characters are... You have fucking Silver finally on a racing game. But the racing itself is not that great. And I think that one of the main problems with that is that they're using a different engine for it. Like Sonic and Sega and Sonic Transformed Both used the Cryoware engine. And Team Sonic Racing uses, well, Wise. W-Wise. Another thing about this game is that I'm pretty sure they didn't add any updates to it. Like, I don't know if they fixed the online. Apparently the online was broken. I don't know, I wasn't there. I don't play online. But apparently it was not that great. And I don't know. They could have fixed that. But they didn't. I don't know why. They could have added post-game content because it's now a modern racing game. They could have added free tracks, free characters, something. I don't know. But yeah, that's like probably the lowest racing game that I'd say I'd put it on. The lowest tier. It's not bad, but it's not good. I don't know. But anyway, to get out of this depressing state of the video, let's go into a more positive side. A more me kind of racing game. And what do I mean by that? I basically just the best racing game of all time. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is the best game in the entire world. I don't know. Probably not the best game in general, but the best racing game. The best kart racing game, at least. Because Mario Kart is more casual. Sonic, why not more casual as well? Transformed, more mechanical, but you know. Nitro Fueled, however, probably the most mechanical game in the entire racing game genre. I don't know, but there's something about the mechanics, like just mastering it is so satisfying. The footage that I show is horrible because I had not touched the game in years, or in like a year, and I don't know, it's just, even still playing that, I still had my fun. It was still great. The game has so many modes offline, like in the arcade. You have single race, cups, time trials. Time trials are difficult as well. The time trials, okay, I didn't mention this on the Sonic racing games, but for the Sonic racing games, the time trials is just like a one lap thing. But you don't have, it doesn't end at one lap. You just keep going until you master the track. You keep going, no ending, and it's just great. Sonic and Sega, it's pathetic when it comes to the dev times. Sonic Transformed, however, I haven't even beaten all of them. I'm not even halfway because I haven't even started the mirror tracks. I've only done like, only the ones I need that are regulars are fucking Chili Castle, Adder's Lair, and fucking, I think it was Egg Hanger, I don't remember. And not Run Bay. But I literally just have not touched the DLC track because I don't know. But yeah, time trials for those are challenging and Transformed. I've not touched time trials. Oh yeah, I've touched it once. Touched time trials for Team Sonic Racing once. That's about it. They're pretty difficult. And then time trials for Crash Team Racing. It's great. I love it. Once you get a certain time on a track, you unlock Entropy. And then once you defeat Entropy, you unlock Oxides. And once you unlock Oxides, you unlock Velos. And once you unlock Velos, you get the dev time. And the dev time is so difficult. So difficult that it doesn't even, once you beat it, you just get a big star on top. Not even on the side like the other tracks. Like the other tracks have there's like 3 empty stars when you don't beat them. And then it's all filled up, and then once you click on that track again, you realize that there's one more dev time. And it's like, oh shit, there's another one. and it's difficult. But beating it is just the most satisfying thing ever. All the tracks are, well, some of them are fine. It's like a remaster of the old 1999 game. But even then, it's still fun to play through. Some of the bonus tracks which came through post-game content, those are peak. Like actual peak. Prehistoric Playground, Mega Mix Mania, fucking Drive-Thru Danger. They're all peak. And Nitro Fueled has so much content as well. Like, and they're all fucking free. We don't talk about microtransactions. There's so much content that you can't even count. I think that reward system for that game is great. Like, you can just race on a regular track and you can get some coins out of that. With weekly challenges, not daily. Is there daily? No, yeah, there's daily, weekly, and monthly challenges. The only problem with the game, though, is that the online is so fucking dead on the Switch. Like, I literally went onto online, went to set up my character customization. Literally a pop-up that said no one was playing. Basically. And that's because the online was never fixed. Even day one, the online was shit. With all the post-game content, it was never fixed. And once the post-game content ended, like 7 months after it released, the game died. The online is fucking dead. At least on Switch. I don't play on the other consoles, and it's not even on PC, so I can't even try it either. I forgot to mention this, but in the Sonic games, there's like missions, quote unquote. Well, Sonic Racing 1 has like, they're just called missions. You do like little different challenges and different tracks. Sonic Transform has a world tour, which is kind of the same thing, but like on a more, like kind of like a world map, I guess. It's a world tour. You're going around the world, I guess. And then there's also Team Sonic Racing, which is an actual story mode, but it's more or less the same like the world tour. So, yeah. The adventure mode in Crash Team Racing, it's literally an actual story where Nitrous Oxide appears. He's an alien and he wants to race the fastest racer on the planet. And if he wins, then he'll turn the entire world into a concrete parking lot and make them their slaves, minions. Another thing about these games is that some of the difficulties are varying with the AIs. With Mario Kart, 150 is like one of the harder difficulties, and 200 is the hardest because you're going too fucking fast. So 50 and 100 are more like the training for the newer audiences, and then 150 is like if you wanna just, speed up and challenge yourself a bit. Then 200 is it was fucking challenge. That's fucking difficult. Gotta learn. It's like a bit more mechanical because you gotta press a B while you're driving, or while you're drifting. But yeah, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing's difficulty is pissed fucking easy. Even if you play on hard mode and you're just drifting all day, you're gonna be way far ahead from the fucking AI. It's too easy, honestly. That's where Transform comes in. Like once you defeat the hard mode, you unlock the expert mode, at least in the world tour. And then expert mode kicks you in the ass. It takes you and RKOs your stupid ass for even attempting S rank. It's that difficult. Team Sonic Racing, there's only 3 difficulties and none of them are called easy. Normal is the easiest difficulty. I played on hard when I recorded the clips, and yeah, they're pretty fucking hard. I don't know how I would do expert difficulty, cause damn. And then Nitro Fueled's difficulty, if you're on the campaign, if you play on classic, it's, I don't know, it's like the same difficulty as the original PS1 version, which I don't know if it'll be easy or hard, depending on who you are. Actually, anyway, the Nitro Fueled version of the adventure mode, you have like easy, normal, and hard. Hardest, if you're new to it or if you're just rusty like me, it gets probably a bit challenging, especially since there's a lot of curves and everything. But the real difficulty is playing the online in Nitro Fueled. Like if you have like a full lobby, you'll and you're new to the game, you'll most likely get your ass whooped, because a lot of people know the ups and downs, the ins and outs. It makes it so it's like basically impossible for you to win unless you know how to U-turn. But yeah, difficulties are varying, but they can be fun as well. So no complaints. Yeah, that's all the racing games that I own and love to play on. Kinda. One thing that I do want to see with these racing games is a track builder, because if you've been playing games with me for a long time, you know that I've been loving to make racing tracks on Minecraft. And I don't know, it's just so satisfying just making them. Anyways, yeah, I think that's it for today. If you like this video, leave a like, comment if you know any other racing games that I could try. Subscribe if you're new here. Subscribe if you've been here for a while and you haven't subscribed yet. Subscription is free. I don't know. Not forcing you here, so if you don't like the content, then you can just unsubscribe. It's fine. I'm not picky or whatever. Oh, and the bell. Hit the bell, because YouTube hates notifications for some reason. So like and subscribe or I'll run over your hedgehog.